Have you ever wondered which meats are best for managing diabetes? Not all meats are created equal. Some can support blood sugar control, while others might do more harm than good. Choosing the right proteins isn't just about taste, it's about keeping your health in check. In this video, we'll break down the 7 best meats for diabetics, focusing on options that help regulate blood sugar and support heart health. No more guessing. By the end, you'll know exactly what to eat to stay on track. So stick around and learn how to fuel your body the right way without sacrificing flavor. Skinless chicken breast. If you're looking for a lean, protein-packed meat that won't mess with your blood sugar, skinless chicken breast is your best friend. It's like the Swiss Army knife of healthy eating, versatile, reliable, and always a good choice. Instead of frying it in unhealthy oils, grill it with a touch of olive oil and a sprinkle of herbs, or bake it with garlic and lemon for extra flavor. Pair it with roasted Brussels sprouts, or a simple spinach salad, and you've got a meal that fuels your body without sending your glucose levels on a roller coaster ride. One of the biggest mistakes people make, thinking plain chicken has to be boring. The secret is in the seasoning. Paprika, cumin, oregano, or even a homemade low-sugar marinade can turn a simple chicken breast into something you actually crave. And if you want to keep things exciting, try slicing it up and tossing it into a protein-packed salad with mixed greens, cherry tomatoes, and a light vinaigrette. The goal isn't just to eat healthy, it's to actually enjoy it. Now, if you're the type who dreads meal prep, here's a trick. Cook up a batch of grilled chicken at the start of the week and use it in different ways. One day, it's a main dish. The next, it's shredded into a wrap with avocado and lettuce. Another day, it's diced into a hearty soup. Easy, right? Eating well doesn't mean suffering through bland food, it means getting creative. And speaking of creativity, wait until you hear about another powerhouse protein source that takes things up a notch. Salmon and AMP, fatty fish. If chicken is the reliable go-to, salmon is the superstar. Packed with omega-3s, this fatty fish isn't just great for heart health, it actively fights inflammation and improves insulin sensitivity. That means better blood sugar control without the blood sugar spikes. The best part, it's incredibly flavorful, even with minimal seasoning. Grill it with a squeeze of lemon, roast it with garlic and dill, or keep it simple with a light olive oil drizzle. Pair it with steamed asparagus or roasted cauliflower, and you've got a meal that tastes like fine dining but works like medicine. Here's something most people don't realize. Fat isn't the enemy, bad fat is. And salmon, it's loaded with the good kind. That's why eating it regularly can help stabilize energy levels and keep cravings at bay. If you're tired of the usual fillet, switch things up. Try making a salmon salad with Greek yogurt instead of mayo, or bake some salmon patties with almond flour for a low-carb twist. It's all about keeping things fresh, both in taste and in health benefits. Now, let's say you're not a huge fan of salmon, no problem. There's a whole lineup of fatty fish waiting to step in. Mackerel, sardines, and trout bring the same blood sugar-friendly benefits to the table, and they're just as easy to prepare. Plus, they give you more variety, so you're never stuck eating the same thing over and over. But if you're looking for a protein source that's a little more familiar, yet just as effective, there's one option you might not have considered yet. Pork tenderloin. Most people hear pork and immediately think of bacon or sausage, two delicious but not so blood sugar-friendly options. But pork tenderloin, that's a whole different game. This lean cut is packed with high-quality protein and low in fat, making it a smart alternative to processed meats. The trick is in how you cook it. Instead of frying, try roasting it with rosemary and garlic or grilling it with a light balsamic glaze. Pair it with roasted Brussels sprouts or a side of mashed cauliflower for a meal that's both satisfying and balanced. Here's the thing, protein is key for keeping blood sugar stable, but it's only as good as the quality of the meat. Pork tenderloin is a fantastic choice, because it delivers essential nutrients without the excess fat that could lead to insulin resistance over time. If you're looking for an easy weeknight meal, slice it into medallions, pan-sear them with a little olive oil, and serve them with a fresh arugula salad. Quick, simple, and packed with flavor. And if you think pork doesn't fit into a healthy lifestyle, think again. It's one of those underrated proteins that when prepared the right way, can be just as beneficial as chicken or fish. Plus, it's a nice way to mix things up when you're tired of the usual options. But if you're still craving something a little more indulgent, without the guilt, there's another protein source that might surprise you: filet mignon lean red meat. Red meat gets a bad rap, but when chosen wisely, it can be a powerhouse protein source. Enter filet mignon, a lean cut that delivers high-quality protein, without the excessive fat that can negatively impact blood sugar levels. The key: moderation and smart preparation. Instead of drowning it in heavy sauces, try grilling it with a dash of sea salt and black pepper, or roasting it with a garlic herb rub. Serve it with sautéed spinach, or a side of roasted bell peppers, and you've got a meal that's both delicious and blood sugar friendly. Now, let's talk about why lean red meat can be a solid option. It's rich in iron, which helps prevent fatigue, and packed with B vitamins that support metabolism. The problem isn't the meat itself, it's how people prepare it. Avoid deep-fried or heavily processed versions, and focus on clean, simple cooking. A perfectly cooked filet mignon, alongside a fresh salad, isn't just a fancy restaurant dish. It's a smart, nutrient-dense meal that keeps your body fueled and balanced. And here's a little pro tip: pairing lean red meat with fiber-rich veggies slows digestion, preventing blood sugar spikes. So if you're enjoying a steak, throw in some grilled zucchini, or a crisp cucumber salad. Balance is everything. But if you're looking for a leaner alternative, with just as much protein, let's talk about a meat that often gets overlooked: skinless turkey breast. Turkey isn't just for Thanksgiving, it's one of the leanest, most heart-friendly proteins you can add to your diet. Skinless turkey breast delivers high-quality protein, without the unhealthy fats that can mess with your blood sugar. The secret: skip the processed deli meats loaded with sodium and hidden sugars, and go for fresh, roasted turkey instead. Season it with a blend of rosemary, thyme, and a touch of olive oil, then bake it to perfection. Serve it with roasted carrots, or a side of quinoa, for a meal that's both satisfying and diabetes-friendly. A lot of people think turkey is bland, but that's only if you're not doing it right. A simple trick: marinate it overnight in lemon juice, garlic, and a little Dijon mustard for a flavor boost that keeps things interesting. You can also slice up roasted turkey and toss it into a wrap with avocado and baby greens, or mix it into a protein-packed salad. The key is to get creative so healthy eating never feels like a chore. And let's not forget, it's one of the best meats for meal prepping. Roast a whole turkey breast at the beginning of the week, then use it for different meals, shred it into tacos, layered in a bowl with roasted veggies, or tossed into a quick stir-fry. Simple, effective, and packed with benefits. But if you want to explore another protein source that brings a little more richness to the table, you might want to consider something with a bit more depth: poultry, including duck. Chicken and turkey might be the go-to poultry choices, but duck, that's where things get interesting. While it has a higher fat content, duck is packed with healthy monounsaturated fats that can actually help with blood sugar regulation when eaten in moderation. The trick is to cook it right. Roast it with a mix of citrus and herbs, or sear it in its own natural fats for a crispy, flavorful bite. Pair it with steamed broccoli, or a fresh arugula salad, and you've got a meal that feels indulgent, but works in your favor. Most people avoid duck because they assume it's too fatty, but here's the thing: not all fat is bad. In fact, when balanced properly with lean proteins and fiber-rich veggies, duck can be a fantastic addition to a diabetic-friendly diet. A great way to enjoy it: shred roasted duck and mix it into a lettuce wrap with cucumbers and a drizzle of sugar-free hoisin sauce. It's a game changer for those who want something different without sacrificing health. And if you're looking for variety, don't forget about other poultry options. Quail, pheasant, and even Cornish hen bring unique flavors while still delivering essential nutrients. Eating well doesn't mean sticking to the same old routine. Sometimes, stepping outside your comfort zone leads to the best results. Speaking of nutrient-packed choices, there's one protein source that might surprise you with its benefits: organ meats. If you're only eating muscle meats, you're missing out on some of the most nutrient-dense foods available. Organ meats, like liver, kidney, and heart, are loaded with essential vitamins and minerals that help regulate blood sugar and support overall health. Liver, for example, is packed with B vitamins, iron, and even CoQ10, which supports energy production. The best part? A little goes a long way. Sauté it with onions, blend it into a patty with ground beef, or mix small amounts into chili or meatballs for a nutrition boost without the strong taste. Most people avoid organ meats because they're not as common in modern diets, but here's the truth. Our ancestors thrived on these powerhouse foods. If you want to level up your nutrition game, try adding small amounts of chicken liver to homemade meatballs or making a simple liver pâté with olive oil and herbs. The key is in preparation. Season it well, pair it with the right flavors, and you might be surprised at how delicious it can be. And here's where it gets really interesting. Organ meats don't just provide protein, they deliver bioavailable nutrients in a way that supplements never could. It's like upgrading from a cheap multivitamin to a high-end premium blend. Your body absorbs everything more efficiently. So if you're looking to maximize your nutrition and keep your blood sugar in check, it's time to start thinking beyond the usual cuts. Now, let's bring everything together. Now that you know the best meats for managing diabetes, the real question is, are you ready to start making smarter choices? Eating the right proteins can make a huge difference in your energy levels, blood sugar stability, and overall health. So, which one are you adding to your plate first? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't stop here. There's so much more to learn about taking control of your health. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on valuable tips to keep you feeling your best. Your health is in your hands. Make every meal count.